Hello, welcome to Just Jennifer TV. This is the first episode back in probably about 3 years, and I had a series of lip and makeup videos, tutorials, ready, prepped and primed to go. They were going to launch on Monday. Because of recent events and what is going on in the world, quite honestly, I just couldn't bring myself to put makeup videos out. I'm a professional makeup artist, actor, presenter, voiceover artist, and I wanted Just Jennifer TV to become, which it will, a channel where I can share about the industry, about my work, about the wonderful, amazing people that I meet and the journeys that I get to go on. But for now, excuse me, I believe in taking everything back to basics. All and everything that I teach is about taking everything back to basics, and it's a principle that I've applied to my entire life, from how I eat to how I exercise, how I think to how I feel. Whenever I can't process anything, I take it back to basics. Now, I wanted to start sharing some of the mindfulness, meditation and mental health journeys and tools that I have been on and discovered over the past few years a little bit further down the line, to be honest, when launching my channel. I didn't want my channel to just be about that. However, the past few days I have not really known how to think or feel, how to act, what to do. I've been talking to a lot of people who have shared exactly the same concerns, a lot of anxiety, a lot of a loss of hope. I mean, within 4 or 5 days I've lost every single job that I had planned for the rest of the year. So as a self-employed person, I know our family in Liverpool, the business, they've got over 100 employees. Our family who work at the hospital, everybody's life's been turned upside down, and I know that if we have family on the other side of the world, we don't know when we'll get to see them again, or you know, how safe they are over there. It's weird, quite frankly. It's bizarre, and I don't know if it's scary, but it's uneasy times. And this, by the way, is my beautiful mother.
Hi.
To me, I call her Mama Bear. To you, you can call her Christine. So, as a lot of us do, we turn to a loved one for hope and advice. Puggle's leaving the scene. Or to vent. A lot of people have been turning to me, and in turn I've turned to my mum. And Mum is a hypnotherapist, a meditation and mindfulness coach, mentor, all-round awesome woman. And yesterday I just didn't know how I was meant to think or how I was meant to feel. I miss a lot of people that I really want to see, that I can't speak on the phone with or FaceTime for whatever reason. And it's difficult, and it's a time for us to share these experiences, whatever level we're going through. I know I'm very lucky, I'm extremely lucky to be in social isolation with my parents in gorgeous, wonderful, best place probably in the world, Yorkshire. We are missing some of our family members, but we're all safe at the minute and we're all healthy, and that is something I'm incredibly grateful for. So I'm not here for a pity party, I'm here for giving and receiving a little bit of inspiration, a bit of hope. I did not prepare a script like my organised mother, but I wanted to welcome you to my channel, which has, in a matter of days, turned from a back to basics makeup tutorial to just a place where I'm going to share what my audience have asked for and what I feel like, because YOLO.
Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you very much for welcoming me to this. And it's the first of a series of reflections that I've called Turning Points.
Yes.
And tissues.
I will use carefully, because soon we'll be out of bog roll and that's all we've got left.
And so this one's called Perspective. Okay, so the aim is really to help you achieve a sense of calm. So first of all, sitting comfortably, safely, warm and secure. Allow this to be your time. And any thoughts that come into your mind or concerns, perfectly natural. Don't try to suppress them. Just accept them, acknowledge them, and let them drift away. Just like the leaves falling onto a river, just let them float away. For now, pick them up later if you wish, but just for now, acknowledge, accept, and let them drift away. Benjamin Disraeli said, "What we seldom anticipate seldom occurs, but what we least expect generally happens." Our world has faced many disasters in the past, and it's survived. Perhaps in the future there may be other disasters. But today what we can say is that our world is a very different one from the one it was even last week. We're asked to stay at home, self-isolate, socially distance ourselves. New words, new phrases, new ideas, and new rules. Children are at home with their parents. Workers are at home with work or without. The government is offering us support. Our lives are set on hold. And yet there's kindness flowing all around us. Many random acts of kindness are happening. People are reaching out, and the NHS is working hard. Elevated equally to special status are our supermarkets, pharmacists, and others, key workers to help us survive. The basics of life are now our priority. Shops, restaurants, cinemas, even our online habits, anything that's not deemed necessary have been closed. Travel, holidays, celebrations, family get-togethers, abandoned, halted. And yet, if we think about it, how lucky are we? We who have a home. And how thankful are we that we have people around us who care, even if they cannot be with us physically. Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Perhaps you can think of ways yourself of how you can be stronger in adversity. How can you comfort friends who are worse off than yourself? Perhaps you can see yourself suggesting strategies, really good coping strategies to others, and being positive. Each day, focus on a positive action. Plant a seed and water it and let it grow. We're all on a journey and we travel together. So, let us stay safe. Let us be thankful for what we have, and let us look forward in hope for when this crisis ends. So how will we look forward? What will we have learned? Will we know our neighbours in a few weeks' time? And how will we think of ourselves during this crisis? Will we have put others first? Will our hygiene and hand washing be better? Our consumerism more limited? And will we be able to control our stress better? You know, stress in any situation triggers our fight and flight mechanisms and sets our hormones going in action. Adrenaline is flowing. But you know, stress in some ways can have its advantages. It can show us what really matters and what we care about. Fear can create coping strategies. And we could use this situation to adapt to a new world with a positive outlook. And it can teach us to be more resilient. So if you're feeling anxious, worried or concerned, just think, for a minute of what advice you'd give to your best friend. And perhaps remember what my mother-in-law used to say. Put it in perspective, little love. Thank you.
Thanks, Mum.
You're welcome.
That was lovely. If you have enjoyed this thought, sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, you feeling any better?
Feel calmer. I feel a bit emotional.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, and it's important that you acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge people around you and their feelings, and we will be back,
Yeah.
my beautiful mother and I, with the next in this series of Turning Points. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get notifications, hit the bell on the video. My normal remit is obviously not this kind of content, but at this time I think that
It's more appropriate.
it's more appropriate and a little bit more useful. I think as time goes on I will go back to making some makeup content. I certainly felt good putting makeup on today. It's the first day I've worn a bra and some mascara in about a week, so it did help. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram at justjennifer.tv, and I will see you soon. Thank you.